What up, fam? Welcome back to our channel. I'm Deb, and Jazz is having some mommy time. So, before we get into much today, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell to be notified when we drop good eats like these. Welcome back. It's such a treat. Grab your plate, fam. Come on, let's eat. So, before we get into much today, make sure you check the description box down below to get you 10% off your coldest using the code COLDEST. So, as you can see before you, we have a nice, wonderful Deshelled seafood boil prepared by Bay. Let me put these gloves on, I'll be right back. So in this wonderful Deshelled seafood boil, we have some king crab, black mussels, green lip mussels, sweet peppers, eggs, some giant shrimp, some baby shrimp, corn, broccoli, you know, the works. Y'all can be anywhere on these YouTube streets, but y'all chose to be here with us, and for that, we appreciate you. When I get done eating some vegetables out the way, I get a lot of bite. I think this is like my first Deshelled on the channel by myself. They're really easy and convenient, to be honest. It just takes a little bit of prep work. Let's get y'all a good bite. Now you will see my gloves on today because Bae wanted to make a curry heavy sauce. But it's good though. And although it's a little bit old, I do want to say something about the Kobe Gayle King situation. I really believe that feeds into what I say a lot of the time, that a reputation is one of the hardest things to build up, one of the easiest things to tear down. People usually do not think about the ramifications of the follow-ups from the nonsense that they do. It's just crazy, you know, how in this day and age, a lie will go, hey, ooh, looks like I have me glove. A lie go further than truth. And then you usually get wrecked for defending yourself when you come with something to contradict a lie. In this day and age, it's really damn if you do, damn if you don't. But over here, we want this to be as safe a place as possible, because we both have experienced a lot of judgment in our lives, growing up, even in current. So that's one thing that we won't tolerate over here, because none of us have room to judge. We all are one blink away from being on ourselves. We never know the time. So we've got to stop acting like we're more important or me more than the next person just because of some perceived status. A lot of time, fam, we talk over here because you're not mind reading, you're not psychic, so you can't know what's on our mind. So we try to share it with you to make sure, like, okay, are we tripping? Or is this really the standard? Especially when you were raised one kind of way and you see so many things that are contradictory to how you were raised, but it seems to be the more accepted norm. So I just gotta make sure I'm not getting Mandela affected. And we honestly appreciate your feedback, because reading the comments about a lot of things that we talk about, it goes to show that there are other people out there that are experiencing similar things. Maybe not the exact same scenario, but similar things. You have a testimony for a reason. There's power in your testimony. Although sometimes the things that we share about our past and our lives come from and seem like they're negative, regardless of how negative they are, we still thank God for them, because without the negative, you cannot see the light and the rainbows at the end of the tunnel. You know, good has to coexist with bad. So we're appreciative for it all, and we share our experiences because we know people have similar experiences. You never know what someone is going through in the moment, that your story may be able to help them. Okay, I can make it just another day. I can make a couple more hours. You just never know. And that's why what's meant for your harm shall always be turned around for your good. Because people tend to pray when things are good, when they're getting something good, or when they've hit a really bad low. Thank you, I got delayed 10 minutes. I don't know what accident that prevented me from being caught up in. Oh man, my direct deposit came a day late. No telling what they're saving from. We gotta start seeing the small wins, because small wins add up to a big win overall. I'd rather have a day full of small W's than a day riddled with small L's. Jazz and I both are pretty open and pretty transparent people. But what I'm not gonna do is let someone insult what I believe in, who I am, and they're trying to troll, and they're doing one of the things that the body even talks against itself. So we really do enjoy having these conversations with you guys. Because it helped keep us out of our head like, man, I must be bugging. But you snap with this curry sauce. Shout out to Jasmine Fritz. She hooked this boy all the way up. I might have to request this one again. And always the one that you just playing around with that you wind up liking to the 1300 power. She's probably gonna be like, I don't know. With this disintegrating broccoli. I'm telling you, every time the woman cook for me, I feel like, is she trying to catch me all over again? Because Betty loves seasoning. So same meal 3 days in a row is gonna be the different meal 3 days in a row. Like this is the first time we've had a curry sauce, but she did it for me and went away to go have her mommy time. Ain't no woman like the one I got. And I appreciate it every day. I thank God for the 2 failed marriages to really even hit home more how much I'm really blessed when Jazz came along. That's another thing that's crazy too. Like in society, just because someone is divorced more than one time, there has to be something wrong with them. It ain't my fault 2 people cheated on me. But people would know if they would ask instead of just looking like, oh, this is his 3rd marriage. I really hate that judgmental type of mentality. It irks me and gets on my skin on so many levels. So if y'all ever see me mad or irate, it's about something like that. Most definitely. Because I'm sure we all have things that we could work on to be a better human being every second, every day, than talk about the next person. The world would be such a better place when people really take hold of that concept. But we got a pretty good family where most of you guys really do believe that as well. And then even along the lines of, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. The other day I had to pop the comment up here. Someone said I talk a lot, but the way they said it was more of a, hey, Dale talks a lot, but Jad and I have experienced where people ask for advice or give them advice. They go against the advice that I give them, come back, ask me for more of my time when they've already wasted my time previously. And when I don't give it to them, they're upset. And I know I talk a lot because I've gone through a lot of things. I've had a lot of pitfalls in my life. And if at least one person can avoid some kind of detriment from some experience I've had in my life, then I feel good. Because God has brought me through a whole lot. Being homeless, being born a drug baby, growing up having a physically present parent, but an emotionally detached parent. There are so many things that are going on in my life that no other explanation can do it but God. That's like another reason why the prayer thing is so annoying. You don't know my faith. You know the strength of my faith either. Just because you don't see me praying on camera, I have 23 hours and 30 minutes. You don't know what I do during that. You don't know what I'm doing while I'm sitting here talking to you. In my head right now, I should be thanking God that I'm able to eat, while also praying for those who can't eat, who are watching, to be able to eat. People gotta start putting God in the box as well. Man, I feel like this food got me going left. Leave a comment down below if I went in a little too much today, okay, fam? Babe shouldn't have snapped on that food like that. I see you. On this YouTube journey, we've had some ups, some downs. Met some wonderful people. Met some off the wall people. But overall, this entire experience has been a blessing. I wrecked that broccoli, huh? I love vegetables, y'all. That's another thing that I love about my wife. She loves vegetables too. Our kids even love vegetables. Excuse me. And Fritz walks around the house eating cucumber, celery, and carrots. Those are the snacks he asked for. We have such amazing little men. And little women. I could not be a prouder dad. Although I really am excited to see my boys grow up. To see what kind of men we raised. Jazz and I talk about that all the time. That's like our one true bucket list item. Seeing our kids grow up. Because so many parents get taken from their children when they're young. Well, fam, this camera about to cut off. So, before it does, our fam shout outs go to these wonderful people right here. Thank you guys for showing up, showing out. If you want to shout out like them, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, hit your notification bell so you can come through when we drop our videos. And comment, because we can't give you a comment. We can't give you a shout out for comment if you don't comment to let us know you're there. So, sadly, we've come to that point in the video where we must let you guys go. So, until next video, fam, I love you guys. Share, because sharing is caring. So, I guess we'll just sit here and enjoy each other for these few little seconds. Either the camera's gonna cut off or it's gonna hit its time limit. Which one's gonna happen?